silent, so it doesn't.
Hey, we're live.
But we're live.
Apparently.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think so.
Right. So, do you want to introduce this?
Oh, Emma's here.
Oh, good timing.
Okay, Emma, we literally just started. Like, it just went live, so it's perfect. Oh yes, your voice is sounding so clear.
Good.
Awesome. Welcome, people who are here, and as people, I guess, eventually show up, and I guess we'll continue to go live. This is a viewing party. This is a weird idea I had. That's like, oh, sorry, Fran's not here. Is out of action at the moment. You'll see her little icon down there. She is watching. She is paying close attention, making sure that I don't ruin everything and ruin her reputation. So we're going to keep it clean and advertiser friendly, and we'll be all good. So this is something called a viewing party. So in the description of this video, you may see some links. These links will take you to certain videos that we will all be watching. Unfortunately, we can't watch it like live through this because of lag and etc. We will be viewing those kind of on our own times. We'll set aside like 10 minutes just to watch it, and then we'll come back and kind of sort of share thoughts that we have about it. Does that sound good?
Sounds exciting.
Sounds very exciting, yes. So we have some links that Greg has provided, some links that I've provided, and maybe some more that will be suggested by people watching / other people, maybe Izzy, who knows, and it'll be grand. It'll be great. Cool. How are you guys doing, by the way? You guys okay?
About as well as you could hope. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's been a little bit ill, a little bit tired, but I've got the energy.
Yeah, I'm a bit ill as well, but ready to watch some fun videos.
Yes, okay, cool. Shall we start with the first one?
That's a good place to begin.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's do that. So make sure you click it to a new tab, because they will. If you just click on it, it will not open a new tab. It'll actually click you off of this live stream. So there we go. This video is called. Oh, excuse me. This is called Arnold Set Off to the Center of the Earth, and it's 2 minutes long. And so we're gonna spend like I'll leave like maybe 5 minutes just in case anyone needs like to catch up. Start the video as soon as you want, and come back here and let me know what your thoughts are. Ready? I'm watching it now. I'm going to turn my mic off. Well, I've just finished the video.
So have I.
Hopefully everybody who's watching has already seen it. This is really cool. Wow, that was interesting. That was very dark.
That made me wildly
Like
uncomfortable.
That part where his finger snapped off. Jeez, that was horrifying.
I even had the bit where he was falling for eternity.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm just gonna make sure, just like wait in like 20 seconds, maybe, just so that people who have clicked off come back. Here we are back at the viewing party. We just watched link number 1, which is called Arnold Goes to the Center of the Earth, I believe.
I'll pop out the chat to make
And
sure I can.
Greg, you
monitor
provided that
people's-
link.
Yes, I did. I provided that link.
Okay. Why?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, sorry. Before we do that, the purpose of this is to identify what we think is on this website that is really cool and really interesting that we want to either take from, or what do we think it adds to the sphere of what is online. That's really filling it with cool stuff. Why is it cool? Why'd you put that in?
So, sort of background of that video. It came up in my suggested videos. I didn't know about that channel before that video was uploaded. And as has been mirrored, the sentiment that's been mirrored by Awesomepedia in the chat just now, quote, I saw this channel pop basically out of nowhere and get huge. I think it's because it's a brilliant combination of 2 aspects, the educational with the comedy animation and a unique hook. And yeah, same. It's just grown out of nowhere. They don't have really all that many videos. Sort of like Simon's Cat, if you've ever heard of that channel.
I haven't.
Similar deal, less educational, more Garfield, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Izzy's here. Hi, Izzy. To catch you up to speed, we've just watched the first video, which was, I've forgotten the exact title of it now. A guy goes to the center of the earth. What's his name? Arnold.
Arnold set off to the center of the earth.
Yeah. It's an educational animation. Kind of like Vsauce. It brings in lots of different sciencey based things, but presents them in an entertaining way. And I included that because it was, first of all, interesting. It's something that is kind of a niche. There are only a few sort of mainstream popular channels like Kurskasaget in a nutshell,
Yeah.
kind of things.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I thought it was really well presented. The information that it conveyed wasn't necessarily complicated science. It wasn't necessarily high concept, but it was good facts that are just nice to know. And it was presented in a very, very entertaining way that also didn't distract. Because a lot of the time when you get what's referred to as edutainment, it can sort of feel too weighted one way or the other. And either become cringy or incredibly just boring, I guess. Whereas this was a nice midpoint, I believe.
Sorry, I think you cut out there for a second, so that was.
Oh no!
I think it was frozen in your face. No, that's cool. I think what I liked about it was that it presented it as like a story, as opposed to, you know, because in a nutshell, sort of presents like the facts and just talks about this what is sort of kind of told a little story about him, and we got like a sense of what kind of character he was, and that was really interesting. Interesting way to present like idea. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I did like how short it was as well. It was very concise.
Sounds like a good video.
My favorite things lately is like, as long as something's like brief, brevity, whatever. It's a really, really valuable thing to have for your stuff. At least something that's.
I mean, it depends on your perspective.
Makes it rewatchable. Yeah, cool.
Emma, do you want to go more in depth with that little point?
Well, I don't know. I think for that kind of thing, like an animation, especially like an educational thing, like it's good to be concise, and so that worked. But like for some things, it is nicer to be longer. Like it depends on the video. It's not always good to be short. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, very true.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Something else that's notable is animation on YouTube, especially recently, has become less and less viable. the work hours put into revenue received, or even just views received, if you want to judge a sort of return based on that, is just not good. The algorithm doesn't like animation anymore. And it's interesting to see a new channel get so successful based entirely on animation. I'm no analytics expert, but it's certainly uncommon, and they must have figured out something to sort of take advantage of the algorithm.
I don't know if I was cutting out a couple times for me, so I'm not sure if it was
basically
else, but,
animation is difficult to do on YouTube, so well done to that channel.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Do you want to move on? Go to the next one, because there's still more. There's still lots to talk about. Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
I'm just agreeing with you. Okay,
so I'm having trouble here. Emma, you hearing Greg properly?
What?
I said, are you hearing Greg properly?
I'm hearing Greg properly. I'm not hearing you properly.
Yeah, mine's fine as well.
Oh, maybe it's my issue. Oh, maybe I'm the problem.
Maybe I'm the problem. Hashtag better forget it.
Dang it. Okay. Apologies. I'm gonna see if I can maybe reboot or something. I may have to dip out for a second while I turn off